Block Ram 313 back at it again because you know this is Therapeutic Man. Back again with another video. The title of this video is of SIMPified collaborations. I had a recent realization from my observation. I observed a social phenomenon that's hardly ever, in fact, I can say never, spoken about. Reason why it's not been spoken about or acknowledged is because it has become normal. In today's age, there has been a role reversal of the genders. She is he and he is she. In the ancient world, in Hebraic and even Arab society, where patriarchy was the iron rule of the day, of the times, of the era, it was not a strange thing to see the elites, especially of said societies, and even the common man with multiple wives and children by such wives. Polygyny. This was normal and natural, and as I may add, in accordance with nature. The women were expected by such said societies and law to remain virgins until marriage, and marriage was for life. Fast forward to contemporary Western culture, we see the reverse, don't we? Nature in order turned upside down. Now what is common is that which is most unnatural: disorder, confusion, and chaos. We see the female with multiple partners. Promiscuity accepted. Children even by multiple men from such said females. This is something that you see regularly. It's nothing strange to see Keisha, 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. Now, in the ancient world, this was a blessing to see Judah, a male name, with 3 wives and 3 children. Biblically, it was considered a blessing, actually. But in our contemporary society, we see Keisha now with multiple men at her disposal and children by multiple men, as if she is some sort of patriarch herself. I guess you can call it matriarchy. Complete role reversal. She lives like a king. Now, something that I see that is weird to me. Weird. In the ancient world, you would see a king, a ruler, and sometimes a common man with multiple wives, all working together for the benefit of the family. 3 women, unrelated, 1 husband, taking care of all the children. But now, again in the West, today, you see this one woman with multiple baby daddies, and you also see her with the stepdaddy. Now, I've talked about stepdaddies before, but I want to go at a different angle with this. The phenomenon that I see now is dad and stepdad collaborating to support Keisha and raise her children. An amazing observation. Again, Keisha, just a general term for the gender. Keisha has a daughter. Imagine this. Keisha has a daughter now. Is no longer with the father. Keisha receives child support, as well as additional income from the same father of the one child. Meanwhile, Keisha has a new live-in boyfriend who works and pays the bills. So now essentially she has two men as both protector and provider in a sort of polyamorous situation. In addition to these two men, you can also observe situations where there's a third man also involved. An ex-boyfriend. Now, I literally have seen this. Not only does she has baby daddy, stepdaddy, she also has an ex-boyfriend who still wants to take an active role in the child's life and at least be friends with Keisha. And this third man, coming off the bench, also sends gifts and money to her and the child. Listen, I've seen this with my own eyes more than a few times. It's becoming a common thing amongst blue pillars. Blue pillars have extreme low self-esteem. Again, these collaborations are normalized, common, and expected. SIMPified collaborations. I overheard a coworker of mine saying that he was going to see his girlfriend or accompany his new girlfriend to see the said new girlfriend's child at a basketball game. There, he was going to meet for the first time the biological father. And he stated that he was going to come on strong to let the guy know of his presence in the kid's life. I guess it's an honor for a simp to play that role. But he was being cocky and arrogant and wanted to show another man that, hey, I'm here, also supporting your biological child. I'm the daddy too. I'm with your ex. I'm part of the support system too. I am on the team. I know of a guy with no children who was supporting his ex-girlfriend's daughter in college. A young man, not even 40. And he's supporting his ex-girlfriend's daughter in college, along with the ex-girlfriend's ex-husband. And all three work at the same place. So look at this. You have working in the same environment, same place, the husband, the ex-husband of said lady, and the ex-boyfriend of said lady, and the woman that I'm speaking about, all working in the same place. Three people with the same job, taking care of one child in college. Two exes having the same job. And I'm sure by now she has a new boyfriend, bringing in, again, a third man. Women typically have three men in their lives. Most amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Now, when I see these men, they're not oblivious to what's going on. They are well aware of what's happening. They are volunteers. It's amazing how weak simps are. I met a lady one time, and I'm just using that word casually. She showed me a picture of her daughter at her daughter's 8th grade graduation pictures. Unofficial, of course, just taking pictures after the ceremony. Anyway, in the picture was her daughter, and there were two men, one on her left side, one on her right side. So two men on each side of her daughter, one on the left side, one on the right side. Now, one was the biological father and the other was a stepdaddy. And these men had huge smiles on their faces. And of course, this woman that I met thought this was a good thing. A good thing that she had two men sharing the same responsibility of her one child. And she thought it was a beautiful thing that both dad and stepdad can say cheese on a picture together at the 8th grade collaboration. And I thought to myself, wow, what huge simps. How many times have you saw a woman take a picture with another woman that's with her ex? Of course, that's beneath her. She has too much integrity for that, too much self-esteem for that, to take a picture with another woman surrounding her own child. Of course not. Amazing, isn't it? Especially a child that she has no say-so over, a child that does not live with her. It's one thing to have a child living with you and you take a picture, you allow a picture or have a picture with the ex-husband and his current girlfriend. Another thing to not have your child in your care, in your custody, if you're not the custodial parent, and still do such a thing as taking a picture. The non-custodial female and the custodial male taking a picture along with another said female of her ex-boyfriend. I know that's kind of convoluted, but you don't see the reverse do that. But these two guys were happy, smiling ear to ear, stepdaddy and both daddy, collaborating, SIMPified collaborations, collaborating together, celebrating this ceremony, this graduation, because they both pitched in to be the support system. And I find it amazing. Maybe you don't, but I do. I'm completely red pill. Two men and a baby, right? An amazing but normalized phenomenon. Wait a minute. Hold up. Stop. Wait a minute. Hold on just a minute. Just had a thought race through my mind. Now think about this for a minute. Wait. Think about this for a minute. Hold the presses. Stop. Think. Listen. Now, you have the dad and you have the stepdad. Essentially, both men are saying that they are the father. One child, just for the sake of example, one child, stepdaddy and daddy, and then you got the mama, right? The biological father and the stepfather. Let's give the biological father and the stepfather names. Don't matter which applies to which. Let's say, let me think. Anthony and Kevin. Anthony and Kevin, right? Now, one is the stepfather and one is the father, right? And they're both collaborating to provide resources for the same woman and the same child, right? They're part of a team, right? Team Keisha, right? Now, doesn't that mean that Kevin is Anthony's baby daddy and that Anthony is Kevin's baby daddy? They're each other's baby daddy. Anthony is Kevin's baby daddy. Kevin is Anthony's baby daddy. Technically. Damn. That's an amazing thing. What a Western and American mess. Simps are such fools, aren't they? You have a baby daddy as a dude, right? The joke is indeed on you, Jack. This is a strange society that we live in, with strange customs, strange normalities, Everything seems to be upside down. I don't even know what to say anymore about this backwards generation, about these blue pill simps. They're so weak, so backwards, so sickening. In fact, forget about them having low self-esteem. How about no self-esteem? Listen, man, I don't want to have nothing to do with a woman's ex-boyfriend, ex-baby daddy, ex-husband. I don't want to be in the same room. I don't want to meet him. I don't want to shake his hands. I don't want to be in the same area. Nothing. The average dude, man, he'll deal with anything coming from a woman. They might as well live in the same house together. Polyamory. Might as well. They're a family, right? They're a team. Team Keisha, right? When you think about the succubi, the average succubi over like 35, she gonna have about what, 4 kids with at least 3 different men and a current boyfriend. 4 kids, 3 different men and her current boyfriend. That's 4 men and 1 woman with 4 children. How is that? That's the modern family in this gynocentric culture that we live in. This pseudo matriarchal culture that we live in. What a bright future do we have here, right? Amazing. And these guys are proud to be Team Keisha. Multiple baby daddies, ex-boyfriends that are still friends, current boyfriends, all providing. This is a queendom. Amazing. And your average guy walking down the street doesn't see anything wrong with this. I want to have nothing to do with a woman's ex. Nothing. It's bad enough you have to deal with a woman who have kids by other men. But you're going to get on board and support as well? Man, how far can you go? It's sad that you, as a man, you'll take any woman serious that has children by other men. But you're going to go and collaborate and become even more of a simp. These guys are lost, man. I don't think nothing can be done. Because a guy will do anything for female attention and validation. Anything. No self-respect whatsoever. And here go the thing. Guys who go out their way to raise another man's child. Guys who go out of their way to collaborate with the biological father to raise a child. Talking about this something we're going to do together. That female don't have no respect for you. You know how many men that I've known who have no children whatsoever, no children whatsoever of their own. Not saying that it would be better if they did. That's still high level elite simping. But men with no children, wifing up a woman with children and collaborating with the biological daddy to raise children that's not his own. So weak. I wouldn't even want to be friends with such a guy. I wouldn't have anything to say. I work with blue pill simps. I know of a few, but I do not wish to associate. I don't even want that type of simp energy in my presence. It's beneath me. Once you take this red pill, it is a lonely one. Because you will see this simp behavior in your relatives, your uncles, your father, your brother, your friends, your best friend. They all bow down to the feminine. Strange world we live in. Weird world. And nobody sees this. It's amazing to me, but it's normal to everybody else and expected. In fact, a woman expects you to go out of your way to take care of her children. Expects you to collaborate because she believes fully that you were created to be her helpmeet, her servant. Now, according to the text, the biblical text, she's created to be your helper. No. This is the upside down. This is a land of confusion. You are her helper to help her raise her children along with her biological father of her children, along with the biological father of her children. SIMPified collaboration. You take your resources, your time, your energy, and give such time, energy, and resources to her and her child with another man. And the biological father collaborates with you, and you collaborate with him. And you all pool your resources to raise her child or children. And you do it with a smile. You serve your deity, the feminine, Keisha, with a smile, with gladness of heart. There is no real God in your life. In fact, there is no room for any real, true, and living God, or the real, true, and living God in your life. Your God is her, a wicked creature, a succubus. Simps, bow down. Like the video, hit the notification button so you can be alerted when new videos come out. Subscribe, and if you'd like to donate, in my description box will be a PayPal link. Until next time, stay well, and of course stay red pill. Black Ram 313, and I'm out.